Welcome to Carmel's Kitchen. Today we're going to make a cheesecake. So we're going to make a Malteser cheesecake today, but it could be a Bailey's cheesecake, it could be a Toblerone cheesecake, or anything that you have that you fancy. So first of all, I'm going to show you a cheesecake tin, which has got a nice little clip here for unloading. So we have the bottom of our cheesecake tin. So there's a ridge here on it, but if you put that into your tin part with the ridge part up, when you go to take off your cheesecake when it's ready, it won't come off very easily. So if you put that in upside down, so when you put it in, you just hold it up to the light and have a look so that there is no light shining through, and then you know that your tin is wedged in and we have our clip then for when we want to release. Okay, so if you don't have a cheesecake tin, you probably would have a pie dish. So we can make our cheesecake quite successfully in this also. So we're just going to put a little bit of cling film into the end of that. And that will help us when our cheesecake is chilled, that we could be able to lift it out and put it on a plate for serving. So I have one done already, and I've got my biscuit crumb. So my biscuit crumb was 21 digestive biscuits and 100 grams of butter melted. So you squish up your biscuits. You can do that with a rolling pin, or if you have a handheld blender, and put them into a bowl and just blend it up with your handheld blender. Then mix it in with your melted butter, and then press it down into your dish. So when you're putting it into your dish, if you press it down with the back of a spoon and put it into your fridge to chill for at least 30 minutes. Okay, so then for our cheesecake, so we have some cream cheese. So we have, in this bowl here, I've 360 grams of cream cheese, which I'm just going to beat up. So before you start to beat it up in any way, take it out of the fridge for about 15 minutes before you use it, because otherwise your cheese might end up to be a bit lumpy. Into that now I've got 40 grams of icing sugar. And just mix that in, and if you do that with a whisk, and you can see how smooth your cheese becomes. Okay, so we could put a little bit of Bailey's into it, but if we have people who aren't too enamoured with alcohol, we'll just put in the equivalent of a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Or extract, whatever you have in your cupboard. Give that a good stir up. So into that now I'm going to add a carton of double cream, which I have whisked up, not too heavily, just nice and light. Just wipe that out. So this is my carton of double cream, and it's just nicely soft, beaten. We'll put that in there. Okay. I don't recommend that you use light cream cheese for the making of a cheesecake, because if you do, it doesn't set very well, and sometimes it can come out of your dish and go all over the place on you. If you're making a lemon one, don't add too much lemon juice, because that makes it too liquidy and it stops it from setting. Into that now I've got 50 grams of squashed up maltesers. So I just squash those up with a rolling pin. You can do the same. Chop, if you were using Toblerone now, you'd want to chop that up on your chopping board. And that's it. if I had added the Baileys to it, it would turn kind of like a light coffee colour. Wouldn't want to waste any. You could make this in little individual serving dishes. Or if you had some very nice fancy glasses, you could make individual portions. And just spread it out nice and even on the top. And we have a few maltesers here to grace the top with. So when you're garnishing anything, be it savoury or sweet, always use an uneven number, like if you were doing a flower arrangement. So that's 4, 5, 6, and a 7. There's your cheesecake into the fridge to chill for at least 12 hours. And it will be best. Now I have one here that I have made in my cheesecake tin. So I just covered it in some tin film when it was going into the fridge. So you get a sharp knife, run it around the edge of it. And then you just flip that open. And there you go. Cheesecake. Okay, so you could just serve it, cut into slices, cut into wedges, whatever you like. There should be at least 8, if not 10 portions in that, because the amount of calories might be another thing to be talked about. So if you like this, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and the ingredients will be down on the bottom underneath the recipe. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Cheerio.